sea day, our last day, and we got to meet Captain Christos. I sailed 5 days to Key West and Cozumel, Mexico, for some iconic sights, open-air bars, and tropical fun. Welcome to Judy's Recess. This is Cruise Day, day number 5. Sunrise on day 5. Another beautiful day. Later today is the Captain Q&A I really wanted to catch because I missed the Captain's toast on day 3. Next time I won't miss that one. You can tell he's got a great personality by the way he's always joking on the announcements. I had a late breakfast sandwich from Mexican Cutie Cantina and the cakes of the day. And then it was Q&A with Captain Christos Galanis. Sausage, egg, some kind of sauce, and some veggies. On the last day. Fruit, but I ended up with pina colada cake and some kind of a chocolate toffee cake. Looks good for the last day. Just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The middle pool. There has not been any music. There's lots of chairs all day long and a beautiful sea day.
I'll ask you the questions. First question, I'm going to ask you the first question. It is not a technical or navigational question. It's a personal question.
Personal question?
Yes.
Wow.
Are you single and ready to mingle?
Oh.
Open for business?
Not single, ready to mingle.
Not single, but ready to mingle. Okay, all right, now you know. Oof. Oh, look at everything. All right, second question, Captain. If you have to choose in between the staff captain handling your luggage or me handling your luggage, who would you choose? The second in command or the cruise director?
The cruise director.
I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good.
You asked the question.
That's true, that's true. All right, final question for real question this time. Captain, you are our captain on board. Can you tell us how long you've been a captain?
Well,
Captain, I know there is different process of being...
Well, let's say captain, I'm in the, since I'm like, let's say 10 years as a captain, let's say the basic role, let's say, second or first. But to me, they consider all captains, since you finish the school.
Okay.
Right? However, there are some classes of the certificates. In Greece, you have a 4-year school, then you graduate as Captain Class C. Then with C service experience and more school, you get the Captain Class B. And then with more C experience and service, plus again school, you get the Captain Class A Master License Certificate.
Master License means?
Yes, like the ones we have, like unlimited. You can be captain of everything.
Tonnage?
Unlimited.
You are captain of every ship?
Unlimited, yes.
Except the captain at home?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right, so ladies and gents, all you gotta do is raise your hand and either Harvey or Irene will come to you. We got somebody over that side. Go ahead, guys. Go. Yeah.
And I'm from St. Augustine, Florida.
I can't wait. It's like 5 people, but okay.
I wanted to know if this boat has a seakeeper, and if so, how many?
Well, it has seakeeper.
Yeah, it's like, so they put it in the hull of some boats nowadays, and it's like a big round globe, and it's like it gyrates, and it helps the ship stabilize and not rock with the wind.
You mean stabilizers?
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yes,
Okay.
but actually we don't use them. Why are you rolling? No. If we start rolling, I will use them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we
Here
have
as a captain.
your biggest scale. Like, what's the worst thing that you've been through?
Well, I thought some days ago that it was the rough sea that I faced when I was younger, when I had to fight with 150 knots wind and sea waves up to 15 meters. So I was in my first ever ship. It was a ferry boat. Actually, it was like a cruise ship ferry boat. And it was in the North Sea, and we were going up and down into the sea, out of the sea, into the sea, out of the sea. But I can admit that 3 days ago I got scared again.
Captain.
I didn't lose my temper because I'm experienced now since the beginning. But it created me a lot of anxiety inside, you know?
Oh, okay.
We don't hit a rock. I can tell you that. And I guarantee we will not hit one.
Ooh, I like that. We got somebody there. Harvey, what's your name? Where are you from, sir?
Okay. I also found out now that you're Greek, I was wondering why when you come on the radio and you tell us all about what's going on, you get a little windy.
I get it, isn't it? Well, I get
You get a little windy.
windy. I had the margarita first.
I like
That's
that.
right.
All right, Captain,
We
I got
like
somebody
it.
over here by the windows on this side.
All right,
What's your-
hello.
Where are you from?
Disturbance on the surface that you saw?
Well, as I told you, I think we were like 10-15 miles away. So, to me, we were on top of it, of the center. We were on top, actually, literally. And no, we didn't have any tsunami warnings. Is that what you're asking?
All right, we got somebody over there with Harvey? No? Okay. I got somebody here. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Rachel. I'm from.
I am Judy from Hudson, Florida, and I have a question about your how you got into being a captain. Like for your family, were they captains
Yeah.
also, and were you in like yachting or anything?
Well, none of my family were a captain, but I wanted to be a pilot, as I mentioned in the toast. I was telling you the truth, but I was not a very good student at that point because I was very young. So my mind were always flying sometimes. And then I wanted to be a fitness instructor because I was playing basketball in the past. So I thought maybe I should go to a gymnastics academy or something like similar. And then my mom came one afternoon and told me, listen, if you don't become a pilot, why don't you become a captain? I said, what do you mean captain? So I searched about it in the sea. And at that time, when I started my career, it was 1996, the Greek TV was playing some advertisements about the maritime academies in Greece. So I took it as a God of sign, the sign of God, and I followed it. Thank God.
From Springfield, Florida.
Hello,
Hello, and I'm a teacher. So
that's amazing.
scientifically, I need some numbers. On an average cruise, how many women hit on you?
Oh.
I thought you would ask me something scientific.
I want to know that too, Captain.
Well, actually, none.
Lies.
Zero.
Lies.
Ah, zero.
Even I don't believe you that. And I believe everything you say. I don't believe that either.
Ah, zero. Zero.
Yes.
Let's say the last 10 years. But I've been at sea since I was 17 years old, which means minus 30 years. Now I'm 47. That means 30 years at sea, all right? And I have been all my life in the cruise ships, all right? And I want to tell you one thing and share with you, which I'm trying to indicate to every one of you when I'm meeting you around and everything. But since the first moment I joined Margaritaville, I saw a different vibe of people in the cruise ships. So, because in my previous companies, not only the one I mentioned before, but also 1, 2 more, people were not like this, you know. So, I'm very happy and I'm very proud and honored to be your captain because I see you having fun, you are enjoying every moment here, and that makes me very, very happy. So it's actually your vibe, your support and love which create the Beachcomber, all right, and maybe many more. And I want to thank you for your support and everything, and for all the energy that you are giving to us. So a big thank you and applause to you.
That's true. You know, thank you for that.
You agree, sir, or not?
I agree, I agree.
And he knows because he was with me from the previous years. That's why.
Yes. Captain and I know
I'm
each
not
other
firing him yet.
for yet. So a while back. And one of the things that we always talk about is precisely, truly is you. Because just like the captain said, your vibe, your energy. But the thing is, the reason why is that is because the way you treat our crew members, the way you talk to our crew members on a one-on-one basis, on a first-name basis, rather than asking for a waiter, you ask for a staff member that has a name. There is a name in that name tag, and there's a person behind that name tag or that name badge, and you get to know that person, and it really makes a huge difference for us. And I can attest that the guys back there, they can tell you it makes a huge difference for us when you treat us. I know this is gonna sound bad, but you treat us as human beings. You treat us like as friends, and at some point as family. A lot of you that come back, they're like, you need anything from Walmart, you need anything from here. You really make a huge difference, and that says a lot because then it makes us want to do our job. There's a difference in between customer service and hospitality. Customer service is a transaction, it's a business. Hospitality is a passion, and the way you treat our crew members makes them feel they want to do more for you. Truly, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know you've seen other crew members in other cruise lines and they don't have the same mentality, the same view, and nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, you create that environment. So that's what the captain is saying. Thanks to you, we are who we are. So, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming. I will stay here for photographs if you want.
Thank you, captain.
Right. Thank you.
All right, everybody just lined up behind.
Please take a second to like the video and subscribe to Judy's Recess. After the questions, Captain Christos stayed for a while for everyone that wanted photos, and then it was off to dinner and the Caribbean Heat show in the theater. That's the enchilada and the loaded macaroni and cheese with burnt ends and a spinach salad. Appetizer. Short ribs and polenta and root vegetables.
What is it called?
Short ribs, polenta,
I don't even know what a polenta is.
and root
I
vegetables.
guess we're about to find out.
Hi, a la mode. A cup of ice cream.
for your fabulous singers, everybody. Give it up for Alex, Irina, Florencia, and Oliver. And of course, our amazing acrobats, Vivi and Rico. All right. Hi, everybody. Did we enjoy the show? All right. Now, I do want to say I hope you had a good cruise. Did you have a good cruise? Yes? Cool. Now, I want to say you always see the guys that work in front of the house, but you never see the ones that work behind the scenes. Can I give you a cheer for the guys that work behind the scenes? My technical team here in the theater, or tech and energy department, or galley team, or laundry team, the medical team, all of that teams that you don't see. Thank you all so much. Now, tomorrow when you get off the ship, let's be honest, most of you will live across the street, so you're just going to walk across the street here, then you're home. Some of you might drive, some of you might fly. Then the next, obviously, you're going to be exhausted because you had a long cruise. I mean, we're going to need a vacation after this vacation. Then the next day, you're going to wake up in the morning. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to go straight to the kitchen and look for the buffet. You know? You're like, all right, this is weird. There was no breakfast burrito, but okay. You're gonna go back to your room to get ready to go to work, go to school, whatever you're gonna do that day. The room has not been made. The bed's still undone. And you don't know where the ninjas went, because they're like ninjas, you know, housekeeping team is like ninjas. They show up out of nowhere, done. And then you're gonna go do your thing that day, and the next, you're gonna come back home at night, you're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna go straight to your room, expecting to see your towel animal. But guess what? No towel animal. Well, I hope you miss all those little details that this amazing team did on board, whether it's the food and beverage department, the housekeeping department, or any other department. And I really hope you miss us, because definitely we had a good cruise. We had a great cruise with you, to be honest with you. Thank you all so much.